Today we're back with our former garden manager at the Botanic Gardens, and Jane Carter obviously has a passion for horticulture and taken this home with you as well. Now, remind us, we've been here and we filmed in your front yard, right?
Yes, about 9 years ago.
And so in that time, it was a fairly new landscape, right? So it's matured beautifully. Have you done any changes to the front yard?
Not a lot. It's pretty much stayed the same. I've been focusing on getting the backyard done.
Okay, and so about 9-10 years ago when Ray filmed with you, you didn't have anything done in the backyard, correct?
Not really anything, no.
Okay.
A lot of bare dirt.
All right, but you had big plans.
Big plants. Yes.
And so 10 years later, how's it looking?
I think it's looking pretty good. We'll have to look and see.
Can we go take a look?
Sure.
Okay, great. Wow, Jane, this is amazing. A complete transformation.
Thank you, Casey. I appreciate it.
So what do you love best about coming out and seeing this view in the morning?
Oh, I love coming out here and having breakfast in the morning and just, seeing the view and listening to the waterfall.
Well, can we take a seat and just kind of enjoy it for a minute here?
Sure.
Tell me a little bit about like how you went from like just cut construction site basically, right, to what we're seeing now.
Well, you know, we chose the site because of the slope, so I could have a waterfall. So that was key. That was important.
So before the house, it was about the waterfall design.
It was about the waterfall design. Yes, that was important. But you know, just in my mind, I could see it and visualize it, and I just start drawing, getting a piece of paper out, graph paper, and take the plat of the land, you know, that we have. When you purchase a piece of land, you have a plat, and just start drawing. And that's how it, you know, lots of changes over the years, but yeah.
Well, we knew you were an amazing designer from the work you've done at the Botanic Gardens, but who knew you were saving the best for your backyard here, of course. Let's talk a little bit. So the water garden was kind of the big thing, right? The big focal point. A really great sound that it provides, right? To kind of block out any city noise and stuff like that. But a lot of rock, right?
A lot of rock.
Tell me a little bit about all of that.
Oh, wow. I think it's probably over 50 tons of rock, and that's not counting what's on the house. For several years, pallets of rock sat in this backyard and on the driveway. My husband's very glad now to not have pallets of rock on the driveway, and I'm sure our neighbors are too. So just, a lot of years of trying to figure out what the design was. As I'd work on one area, it'd kind of maybe change and flow with you know, different changes that took place.
And I think, I mean, we've known each other for a few years now. And I think I've been hearing about this rock wall for quite some time. But you really, I love what you've done by anchoring it with some of those larger stones too. So did those go in first and then you built the horizontal stone around it?
Yes, yes. So all the large boulders were put in place with a skid steer.
Okay.
I had somebody come in and put those in, and I built the wall around them.
And I love how you have different kind of paths to lead you through. So not only do you have that elevation for the waterfall, but you have that elevation for people to explore too, right?
Right.
It gives you different perspectives a little bit.
Yeah, and that was important to me. I love walking through a garden and coming around a corner and seeing new things. I also love a Japanese style, and you'll see a lot of stepping stones, which are intended to slow you down and have a more quiet, you know, walk. So that was real important. So that's another use of stone for me, was the large slab stepping stones.
Okay. And you've kind of played up that Japanese style a little bit with not only some additional hardscapes, some of the gates and stuff that you've incorporated,
Right.
But just the use of conifers. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Oh, I love conifers. Dwarf conifers are my favorite plant. And you know, a lot of conifers don't do well, like spruces aren't the best ones for Oklahoma, but there are some that do well here, and I've found some of the blue ones that do, like the dwarf R.H. Montgomery and Globosa. Fat Albert does well here. So, you know, I just have to be careful which ones I choose in the spruce family. But pines, there's so many dwarf wonderful pines. There's a twisty baby, which you'll see that
I saw a couple of unique ones coming in.
Yeah, I love pines. I love all conifers, and they're very much focused with the Japanese style too. They do a lot of dwarf conifers, and they keep a lot of full-size conifer is very small with bonsai.
Right, right.
Which I'm trying a little bit with the thunderhead Japanese black pine here. So,
Okay,
yeah.
very good. So even in your front yard, there's so much to see and take in, but not necessarily in the flowers, but there's a lot of color to it. Let's talk about kind of your design in using foliage.
Yeah, I love foliage. I love colored foliage. It's more important to me than flowers. You'll see flowers in my garden, but especially in the back, you won't see a lot, which is typical of a Japanese style garden. But I love the blues. Obviously, the shutters and the trim on my house is a kind of a teal blue, and so I've wanted to accent it. So I have a lot of blue. I love the gold because it pops. So I have some golds like the Golden Falls Sweeping Red Bud. So yeah, I love doing something with foliage. I can get color longer than a lot of times you can with flowers. Annuals you can get a lot, but you got to replant them every year and rebuy them every year. So Silver Falls Dichondra, though, speaking of annuals, is one of my favorites because it overwinters and it makes a beautiful ground cover. And again, you've got that colored foliage. It's not a flowering, it's not grown for its flower, but it has that beautiful silver foliage.
Right, right. And you've got the woolly morning glory over your gate too, which is a big foliage plant. So,
which is one of the ones I'm willing to rebuy every year.
Yeah, it's a good thing it is an annual the way it grows.
Oh my gosh, it would take over the house, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is just beautiful. Thank you so much for having us back. And I definitely, good design creates a sense of feeling when you come in, and this definitely has this relaxing feeling back here. So it's no wonder you enjoy it so much in the mornings, especially.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Mm-hmm. We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.